I good to go, Caitlin? Okay. We're back here at Estes Field. Game number 2, Central Methodist. They are the Higher America Conference regular season champions. 12-8 victory there. 12 runs, 16 hits, and 1 error. Culver-Stockton, 8 runs, 10 hits, and no errors. So Central Methodist, they're 41-7, 27-4 in the conference, while Culver-Stockton 15-31, 12-19 in the conference. We'll have game number 2 there. Go ahead and give you the starting lineups there. Sponsored by the Commercial Trust Bank. Jason Andujar will be leading off, playing left field. That's Kevin Mueller in center field. Cannon Kurt is the DH. Kendall Rivero will be at first base. At second base, Andrew Herrick. At third base, Wyatt Wright is in right field. Down in shortstop is Ryan Oso. Ethan Stevenson is the catcher, and Eli Friend is at second base there. Today's starting pitcher is Stephon Stockwell. For Central Methodist, it's, of course, Bobby Nichols in center field. Valentin Cerna Jr. is at second. Tanner Sears, the catcher. Carlos Negron's in right. Jeremy Conforti is the DH. Zeb Weedy is in left field. Joseph Weatherford's at first base. Diego Dioren is at third base. David Soriano is at short. And, of course, Marcus Pritchard is on the mound today there. Of course, we're about ready to get game number 2 going there. I think we may have an update on the softball one as they got started in game number 2 there. As the umpires come out to the field there. Umpires are about ready to meet at home plate. We're Nate Breland and, of course, Brad Yarkos. So where the umpires meet there, of course, we'll have, of course, this is the final regular season game and also the final regular season one for Central Methodist. It's been a lot of fun. I tell you, I want to thank all the fans listening in on the broadcast, wherever you are, whether it's Fayette or me or across the world there. It's been a lot of fun this year. We wish, of course, softball, a regular season champion, 2-game sweep over Missouri Valley. They won the first game today, 8-2. Over Benedictine, they're getting ready to start game number 2 there as well. So we're about ready to get game number 2 going here. Of course, the conference tournament started on Thursday for baseball down in Ozark. And, of course, softball will start on that Thursday down in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. About 20 minutes or so, we got an NHL game. The New York Islanders taking on the Carolina Hurricanes in game number 4 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Now we're ready to get started. Game number 2. Quentin Norris here, of course, set the defense for you. Sponsored by the Exchange Bank of Missouri. Of course, out in left field, Zeb Weedy. Center field, Bobby Nichols. And right field, Carlos Negron. At third base, Diego Diarin. At shortstop, David Soriano. Second baseman, Valentin Cerna Jr. And first baseman, Joseph Weatherford. Tanner Sears. There you look at Marcus Pritchard. 4-1, 3.32 ERA, 8 walks, 20 strikeouts from Winter Haven, Florida. Of course, got to meet his mom and dad. Of course, his dad lives in New Hampshire, Merrick, New Hampshire. First pitch came at 12:42 p.m. Temperature around 70 degrees. The time and temperature sponsored by the parking spot. Easy to spot and easy to park. The parking spot at Kansas City International Airport. The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1-1 in the count. Central Methodist leading 2-0. Over Benedictine. Hits the ground ball. Soriano has it. Stays with it. Throws over to Weatherford for out number 1. Andujar has 7 homers, 33 RBIs. Here's Kevin Mueller. 1 for 10. No homers, no RBIs. From San Francisco, home of the San Francisco Giants, and a strike call. One of my very first neighbors came from San Francisco. Named Ronnie, Nancy, and of course the mom name was Judy. Strike 2 there. 0-2 the count. They were big fans of the San Francisco 49ers and the San Francisco Giants. 0-2 pitch. That's a pie. 1-2 there. Of course, I'll have senior activities. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 quick outs there for Canyon Kurt. 2 homers, 21 RBIs. First pitch. There's a strike. 0-1 now. Of course, met his family, Marcus's family. 0-1 pitch. Ball, 1-1 now. One and one to count. 2-1 now. 2 balls and 1 strike. No, it's 1-2. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. 2-2 now. On Canyon Kurt. 2-2 pitch. High pop up there. That will go out of play. Two pitch. Nice stop by. Did he go? No. 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Central Methodist ranked number 7 in the polls. Three-two pitch. That's ball 4 now. So 1 out, 2 out walk there. Here's Kendall Rivero. First pitch. Fouls it off. Strike one. 0-1 to count. Kurtz on first with the walk. The 0-1. 1-1 now. One and one to count. Central Methodist won the first one, 12-8. The higher rank County regular season champs. Back goes. One and one to count. The 1-1. Fouls that one off. 1-2 now. One and two to count. Two balls and two strikes. Two and two the count there on Kendall Rivero. 2-2 pitch. Chops it right in front of the plate. Sears has it. Throws over to Joseph Weatherford for the third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and one left. We head to the bottom of the first inning, and it's no score. And we'll go ahead and set the defense for you. Sponsored by Casey's. Out in left fielder, Jason Andujar. Out in center field, that is Kevin Mueller. In right field, that's Wyatt Wright at third base. Andrew Herrick, shortstop. Ryan Oso, second baseman. Eli Friend, first baseman. That's Kendall Rivero. The catcher is number 53, Ethan Stevenson. And there's the left-hander, number 7 there, Stephon Stockwell. 1-3 with 9.77 ERA. 11 walks and 14 strikeouts there. So, of course, Bobby Nichols will be leading off, followed by Valentin Cerna Jr., Tanner Sears, Carlos Negron, Jeremy Conforti, Zeb Weedy, Joseph Weatherford, Diego De Oren, and David Soriano. Marcus Pritchard, today's starting pitcher. Of course, Bobby Nichols, of course, earlier, right before the first game of our doubleheader, of course, had a great visit with his dad, Mike, as well. Of course, along with A.J. Riddle's family, and also Marcus Pritchard's dad there as well. Had a great time there visiting with him right before we started our pregame show. As Bobby Nichols, 8 homers, 33 RBIs on the year. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one there. 0-1 to count on Bobby Nichols. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 there. 0-2 the count. 0-2 pitch. 1-2 the count. 1-2 the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's your 1-2 pitch. Lines a ground ball to the shortstop. Throws over the first. There's out number 1. So 1 out now for Valentin Cerna Jr. 4 homers, 34 RBIs.
Now batting the second baseman, number 7, Valentin Cerna Jr.
First pitch to him. Hits the ground ball to the second baseman. Throws over the first for out number 2. So 2 quick outs now for Tanner Sears. Of course, his mom, Shelly, is sporting the Polaroid camera. 14 homers, 60 RBIs. First pitch to him. Fouls down to third. That's a foul ball. Strike 1. 0-1 the count. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 now. 1-1 the count. Carlos Negron on deck. One and one the count. The 1-1. 2-1 the count. Two and one the count. 2-1 pitch. Fouls it off. 2-2. Two and two the count. 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Still 2-2. About 8 minutes, we got the New York Islanders taking on the Carolina Hurricanes in game number 4 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. That's on TBS. Fouls it off there. All 4 of the games are on TBS. Two pitch. That's up high, 3-2. And I believe 3-2 pitch. Ground ball to third. Third baseman has it. Throw to the first for a 1-2-3 inning. Way ahead to the top of the second inning. No score here. Yeah, let's see. Hey, Cameron. Denver does play Lakers tonight. I would agree with you there. The only person that ever always liked the Lakers was my high school coach. One of my high school coaches is a Lakers fan, and every time I tell him they lost, he gets a little upset. He was like, "Oh, you better watch my high school ball guns." He said, and when they he said, "Boy, you better." Yeah. No runs, no hits, no errors for Culver-Stockton. No runs, no hits, no errors for Central Methodist. And coming to bag is Andrew Herrick, a 152 hitter, no homers, 2 RBIs from Reno, Nevada. First pitch to him. There's a strike call, 0-1. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Fouls that one off. 0-2 now. Oh, 2 pitch. Ball 1-2 now. Oh, okay, perfect. 1-2. Oh, nice job there. Good job of framing it by Tanner Sears. As Joe Garagiola used to say that on television on NBC Sports. Here's Wyatt Wright. No homers, 3 RBIs. First pitch. Fouls that one off. Strike one. 0-1 now. Little ground ball. Let's see if Pritchard has it. Sears, little collision. They got him. What a play by Tanner Sears. Backing it up. Made to throw to Weatherford for out number 2. Beautiful job. Or as Mel Allen would say on This Week in Baseball, how about that? So 2 outs now for Ryan Oso. No homers, 23 RBIs. Now the umpire's talking over it. It looked like he had him out there, no question about it. It was a chopper, and it looked like Pritchard had it, but then Sears made a great throw to Joseph Weatherford for out number 2. First pitch to him. Ball high, 1-0 now. The 1-0. Strike, 1-1 now. 1-1 pitch. Strike, 1-2. 1-2 the count. 1-2 pitch. Yes, sir. Another one. It's a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the second inning. No score. Don't move past Amy Koufax. Number 4. Koufax at 4. But there's one. She's now 4 away from Nolan Ryan's. Yep. Nolan Ryan's record. Nolan Ryan. No runs, no hits, no errors for Culver-Stockton. No runs, no hits, no errors for Central Methodist. 2-0 lead in the third inning for Central Methodist, trying to go for win number 43. And they finished the conference season 24-0. Would that be sweet? Here's Negron. Carlos Negron, 18 over 65 RBIs. I know. First pitch to him. There's a strike call. 0-1 now. Inside. 1-1. 1-1 to count. 1-1 pitch. Lines a shot. There's a base hit for Carlos Negron. Here's Jeremy Conforte. 9 homers, 33 RBIs. Of course, tomorrow we got Sunday Night Baseball. The Chicago Cubs take on the Boston Red Sox. Coverage starts, well, of course, with baseball night around 5 p.m. on ESPN2. Kevin Connors and the gang there will host it. First pitch. Foul ball, strike one there. 0-1 to count. On 1 to count on Jeremy Conforte. McGrawn's at first with a single. They check over there. Kind of gets away. Look at McGrawn hustle for second. He's there easily. That'll be an error on the first baseman. No question about it. Error on first base. So Negron's in scoring position. A base hit can give Central Methodist the lead there. The pitch to him. A swing and a miss. Strike two. 0-2 the count. Oh and 2 the count. Oh, 2 pitch. Ball inside. 1-2 the count. One and two the count on Jeremy Conforte. 2-2 the count. Two and two the count. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three call. So 1 out now for Zeb Weedy. 7 homers, 25 RBIs. Of course, met his dad right before the game. Of course, on Saturday, his mom, Tiffany. From Harrisburg, South Dakota. First pitch. There's a strike. 0-1 now. On 1 to count. 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1-1. One and one to count. Now they check on him, and back goes McGrawn. One and one to count. Lines it foul. 1-2 there. 1-2 the count on Zeb Weedy. One and two the count. 1-2 pitch. Fouls it to the screen. 1-2. One and two the count. 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 1-2 the count. 1-2 now on Zeb Weedy. Gron's at second. Single 1-2. Did he go? No, 2-2. Of course, went to second on the error by the first baseman trying to. Two two. 3-2. Three and two now. Ball 4. Here's Joseph Weatherford. 9 homers, 40 RBIs. Had a homer and 3 RBIs and gained 2 RBIs and gained number 1 today. Fouls it off. Oh and 1 the count. Ron's at second. Wheaties at first. Bottom of the second inning, no score. Fouls it off. 0-2. Yeah, it's 0-2. Diego Diarren on deck. Oh and 2 the count. Looping liner in the left field. Makes the catch. As Mel Allen would say on This Week in Baseball, how about that? There's Diego Duran. No homers, 18 RBIs. So 2 outs with a runner at first and second. First pitch to him. Hits a ground ball to the shortstop. Throws over the first. And they got him. So no runs on just the 1 hit. No errors, and they lead 2. We head to the top of the third. Central Methodist and Culver-Stockton are tied at 0.
Bale takes the shot, whips it in, and it's in the back of the net!
No runs, 1 hit, no errors for Central Methodist. No runs, no hits, and an error for Culver-Stockton. There's Ethan Stevenson up there. No score in the top of the third. Boy, this game is moving along. First pitch. Fouls it off. Strike one. 0-1 to count. Fly ball to Bobby Nichols, and there's out number one there. And here's Eli Friend, an 081 average, no homers, 1 RBI. From Lincoln, Nebraska, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. First pitch. 0-1 to count. Fouls it all. 0-2 there. So it'll probably be about 0-2 the count. 0-2 pitch. Ball 1-2 now. One-two pitch. 2-2. 2-2 to count. 2-2 pitch. Fouls it to the screen.
What's the softball score for you? 2-0. What inning? What inning? Fifth, last time I saw. Let me look. Okay, no, that's fine. That's what mine says. Yeah, 2-0 bottom 5.
2-2 pitch. Ground ball to David Soriano. Throws over to Joseph Weatherford for out number 2. So 2 quick outs there. Such about the softball still leading Benedictine 2-0 in the bottom of the 5th inning. There's Jason Andujar who grounded out to David Soriano. First pitch. Strike, 0-1 now. 0-1 to count. 0-1 pitch. Fly ball center field. Nichols gives it chase, and it's gone. A home run for Jason Andujar. And a 1-0 lead for Culver-Stockton. His 8th of the year, RBI number 34. And a 1-0 lead for Culver-Stockton. Here's Kevin Mueller. He struck out his first time up. First pitch. There's a strike, 0-1 now. So probably won't until 0-2 to count. It's probably going to, I say, 0-2. 0-2 pitch. Ball 1-1. 1-2 to count. One and two, the count, 1-2. Strike 3. Sears has to throw over to Weatherford to complete the out. So 1 run on 1 hit. Thanks to a home run by Jason Andujar. Gives Culver-Stockton a 1-0 lead. What's that, Tim? 1 run, 1 hit, and an error for Culver-Stockton. No runs. 1 hit, no errors for Central Methodist. Here's David Soriano. 5 homers, 21 RBIs. Had a homer and 4 RBIs in game number 1 today. First pitch to him. Ball 1. So it's still 2-0 for softball. Okay. 2-0, the 1-0 pitch. That's outside. 2-0 to count on David Soriano. Two-zero pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Two and one. Slater trying to straighten out his shoe there.
Tim, where are you at on the stats?
2-1 now. Soriano. 3-1 now. 3-1 now. 3-1 to count on David Soriano. 3-1 pitch. Ball 4, take your base. Here's Bobby Nichols. He grounded out to short his first time up. First pitch. Nichols lays down a beautiful bunt there. Catcher's only play is the first. They got him. So 1 out now. So 2-3, sack bunt. There's Valentine Cerna Jr. grounded out the second his first time up. First pitch. Ball 1, 1-0 the count. 1-0 the count. Soriano's at second, drew a walk, went to second on the sack bunt. The 1-0. Fouls it off, 1-1. One and one to count. One and one to count. Sidearm. Strike on the outside corner. He was fooled there. 1-2 there. 1-2 the count. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 call. So 2 outs now for Tanner Steers, who grounded out the third his first time up. So 2 outs. First pitch. Outside, ball 1 there. 1-0 the count. One 0 pitch. Foul ball, 1-1 now. 1-1 to count. 1-1 now on Tanner Sears. 2-1 now. Two and one now. 2-1 pitch. Looks like 3-1 the count. Legrand on deck.
Oh,
3-1 pitch. Ball 4 now. So Trey Vorwald is the courtesy runner.
And now batting, the right fielder, number 20, Carlos DeGrod.
Legrand is up the bat. Single his first time out. He has the only hit so far for Central Methodist. First pitch. It's a liner to left field. There's a base hit. They're going to hold Soriano at third. Now the base is loaded full of Eagles. And there's Jeremy Conforti. He struck out his first time up.
Number 33, Jeremy Conforti.
Bases loaded full of Eagles. First pitch. Little chopper, foul. Strike one.
No, I
0-1 the count. Bases loaded full of Eagles. The 0-1. Strike. 0-2 now. 0-2 now on Jeremy Conforti. 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Zeb Wee on deck.
Yeah, work-life balance.
1-2 pitch. 2-2.
No
2-2 pitch. 3-2. Just a pitch away from tying the game at 1. 3-2 now. There goes the runners. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 call. So no runs on 1 hit. No errors and 3 left on. We hit to the top of the 4th inning. A 1-0 lead for Culver-Stockton.
it's not that bad.
What?
Yesterday it's not that bad.
It's really not that, like, Miller serves. Oh my God, Doug. Over. The first problem there is that I was serving. We were trying to serve.
Have you ever heard volleyball on the radio?
I actually haven't. Oh, well, kind of.
Strikeouts?
Yes.
This was.
I wanted to listen to the Nebraska-Wisconsin game, but I was driving home. And the only way I could watch it was the radio broadcast, so I did listen to it on the radio as I was driving back.
First pitch to
It wasn't horrible, actually.
Kevin Rivero. 2 quick outs now. Canyon Kurt struck out. Here's Andrew Herrick. He struck out his first time up. First pitch. Round ball to Soriano. It's a 1-2-3 inning. We're halfway home. Still 1-0 lead for Culver-Stockton.
Okay, so pitcher one. Oh, wait.
I'm having a heart attack. Truly.
So it's still 2-0,
No, it's 2-1.
2-1 in the
Bottom of the 6th.
bottom of the 6th. Okay. Just want to make sure I announce it.
Yeah, 2-1, bottom of the 6th.
Okay. Perfect.
Does it go 5-6 or does it go 5? Okay.
Now, so what do you be doing after you graduate this 2 weeks?
The thing is, like, I can do it like
I
that,
don't graduate
but I
in 2
can't,
weeks.
like,
Oh, really?
I'm just done with my job here.
Oh, really? That's why I thought maybe you were like a grad assistant and you'd be done.
Yeah, no, but the program I'm in is a 3-year program. It's clinical counseling.
Oh, I see. I did not know that. I didn't mean to confuse you there. I thought most of them would be done in 2 years. I didn't mean to confuse.
Most people are. Like, my contract is only 2 years.
So no runs, 1 run, 1 hit, and an error for Culver-Stockton. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors. Here's Zeb Weedy. Drew a walk his first time. First pitch. Ball 1 there. Yep, in the dirt. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. It's a high fly ball. And the center fielder makes the catch for out number 1 there. Bottom of the 6th inning, center about the softball leading Benedictine 2-1. As Joseph Weatherford flew out to left his first time up. First pitch. Ball 1. On Joseph Weatherford. The 1-0 pitch. Strike.
Yeah, I'm going to GA for volleyball and then do track.
1-1. The count. The 1-1. Fouls it off. 1-2. 2-1 now. 2-1 now. 3-1 now. 3-1 to count. 3-1 pitch.
It's terrible.
3-2. 3-2 the count on Joseph Weatherford. Bottom of the 4th inning. 3-2. High fly ball hit well to right field. Right fielder has some room and makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 outs now. Are we in the bottom of the fourth, Rachel? Okay. No, I just want to make sure. There's Diego Duran, grounded out to short. First pitch. Lines a shot and a base hit there. Duran is thinking two. And he's in there. That'll be a double there. That's the third hit of the game for Central Methodist. Because the scoreboard forgot to put zeros on the fourth. And here's David Soriano. He walked his first time up. Midge. Ball one there. One and 0 to count. The 1-0. Fouls it off. 1-1 now. So one. Oh, and 1-1 in the count. The 1-1. Ball 2-1 now. 2-1 to count on David Soriano with Bobby Nichols on deck. Two-one pitch. It's a ground ball to second. Throw over the first for the third out. So no runs on one hit, no errors, and they leave one. We head to the top of the fifth. Culver-Stockton leads it 1-0. So what? Now who's going to do football this year?
Bales takes this shot, whips it in, and it's in the back of the net!
One run, one hit, and an error for Culver-Stockton. Home runs, 3 hits and no errors for Central Methodist. Here's Wyatt Wright. He grounded out to Tanner Sears his first time up. First pitch. Fouls it off. Strike one. Well, this game is moving along. Started at 12:42. We're almost an hour into it. The 0-1 now. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. 0-2 the count. Of course, they'll announce all the seniors after this. Hopefully, I get to talk to Nate Braylon about the conference championships. 0-2 pitch. Chops it foul. 0-2. Pitch. Foul. There's a ground ball to Duran. Lost the handle. Oh, my. Had a good effort there. Just couldn't hang on to it. Couldn't get a good grip on it. And that's a base hit all the way. There's Ryan also struck out his first time up. So it's an error on the third baseman. Tries the bunt, and that's a foul ball, strike one. 0-1 to count. On one now with Ethan Stevenson on deck. They throw over there. Now tries to bunt, and it's another foul ball, strike two. Wrights at first on the error by D'Arin. Oh and 2 the count. The 0-2. Fouls it off. Still 0 and 2. On 2 the count. 0-2 pitch. Misses that one. 1 and 2. 1 and 2 now on Ryan Oso. 1-2 pitch. Outside 2 and 2. Two pitch. Ropes it. Foul ball. Boy, just by an eyelash. Two and 2 the count. 2-2 pitch. Nice stop there. 3 and 2. Three and 2 the count. On Ryan Oso. 3-2. Hits a high fly ball in the center field. Nichols has some room to make the catch. And there's out number 1 there. Here's Ethan Stevenson. Flew out to Bobby Nichols his first time up. First pitch. Oh, ball 1. Eli Friend on deck. The 1-0. Fouls it off. 1 and 1 now. Back goes right. Well, that was close. One pitch. Strike. 1 and 2 now. 1 and 2 the count there on Ethan Stevenson. They throw over there. One, two. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So 2 outs now for Eli Friend, who grounded out to David Soriano. First pitch. Lines a shot. Negron plays it perfectly for the third out. So no runs on no hit, one error, and one left. We head to the bottom of the fifth inning. Still 1-0 lead for Culver-Stockton. One run, one hit, and an error for Culver-Stockton. No, Pepsi be good. No runs, 3 hits, and an error for Central Methodist. Here's Bobby Nichols, 0 for 1, grounded out to short, and it has sack bunt. First pitch. Hits the ground ball to short. Throw over to first, and there's 1 out. Here's Valentin Cerna Jr., 0 for 2 on today.
Now batting the second baseman, number 7, Valentin Cerna Jr.
First pitch to him. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. One ball, no strikes. The 1-0. There's a ball 2.
They are gonna give me an aneurysm.
Well, thanks, Christian. 2-0 pitch. Strike. 2-1 now. Two one's a ground ball to second. Throw to the first for out number 2. Here's Tanner Sears, 0 for 1 with a walk in the third. First pitch to him. It's a high fly ball in the center field. That's well hit. Center field goes back. Makes the catch at the warning track for the third out. They send it for a ride, but the center makes the catch for the third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on. We head to the 6th inning. Culver-Stockton 1, Central Methodist nothing. 1 run, 1 hit and error for Culver-Stockton. No runs, 3 hits and an error for Central Methodist. Here's Jason Andujar, 1 for 2 at a home run. That came in the third inning. They gave Culver-Stockton a 1-0 lead, and that's where we stand. Dominic Van Dorn, the new catcher in the game. First pitch from Marcus Pritchard. Ball 1 there. Quentin Norris and the Catbirds. Boy, it's been a fun year for Central Methodist sports there, and now, of course, the conference tournament and then the nationals. Been about 4 more months. Of course, the fall sports season gets started. I think the first one for Central Methodist, it'll be men's and women's soccer around maybe the middle of August. I think football starts on the end of August at home, 6 p.m. Loops a liner. That's a fair ball down the right field corner there. Andujar is rounding first, and in the second. Of course, volleyball probably starts up around. There's Kevin Miller, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And I believe volleyball starts up in the middle of August. That's Alexander Billow warms up in the bullpen there. Also, I know they'll be hosting a tournament, I think the first weekend in September, according to head coach Coleman Lee. First pitch, lays down a bunt. Weatherford's only play is the first. They throw over to Valentin Cerna Jr. for the out, and headed to third is Andujar. So it's 3-4. There's Cannon Kurt, 0 for 1 with a walk. 1-0 lead for Culver-Stockton. Andujar's at third. Infield in. First pitch. There's a strike call. 0-1 now. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 now. Chops it foul. 0-2. 0-2. 0-2 pitch. Nice stop there by Van Dorn. 1-2 now. If you look into the 6, you got Negron, Conforti, Weedy. 1-2 pitch. Kind of gets away, but it's a foul ball. Still 1-2. 1-2 the count. 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off. 1-2 now. Central Methodist Baseball, Hard America Conference regular season championship. Won the first one 12-8. Kind of gets away, but not far enough. 2-2 the count. That'll be the 1 seed. It's going to hard tell who's going to be the top 8. We're pretty sure Mid-Am is going to be the number 2 seed there. Ropes that one fouled. Two and 2 the count. 2-2. 3-2. 3-2 the count. Three, 2. Three, 2 is the count. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 call. So has to throw the first to complete the out. Here's Kendall Rivera, 0 for 2. Grounded to Tanner Stairs in the first. Grounded out to Valentin Cerna Jr. in the fourth. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 0-1 the count. Top of the sixth inning. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1 now. 1-1 the count. Alexander Bill warms up in the Central Methodist bullpen. One and one to count. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now. On Kendall Rivero. 1-2 the count. 1-2 pitch. Chops it foul. Still 1-2. One and two, the count. 1-2 pitch. Fouls that one off. You could just barely hear a piece of it there. Still 1-2. One, two, the count. Fouls it all to the screen in front of 42,412. Millions are watching on television. Estes Field shivering with its concrete foundations. 1-2 pitch. Strike three call. So no runs, one hit, no errors, one left. We head to the bottom of the sixth inning. Culver-Stockton 1, Central Methodist nothing. Did I say how softball did? 2-1. Okay, so they finished off 24-0 and 43-3. Wow, that's good deal. Good deal. One run, 2 hits, and an error for Culver-Stockton. No runs, 3 hits, and an error. Central Methodist softball, 2-1 victory over Benedictine. They finished the regular season 43-3, 24-0. Here's Carlos Negron. 2 for 2 with 2 singles. First pitch to him. There's a strike call. 0-1 now. Started the broadcast at 12, second game at 12:42. We're an hour and 14 minutes into it. 1-1 now. One and one to count. 1-1 pitch. 2-1 to count. Two-one pitch. High pop up there. Let's see who calls for it. Second baseman calls for it. Right fielder. Oh, it drops in there. Look at Legron take off for second. So a double there. What a way to start. A dying quail double, you might say. There's Peyton Becker up the bat. 238 hitters, 3 homers, 10 RBIs. For Merrill, Wisconsin, around the Milwaukee area. Home with the great Bob Uecker. 4th hit of the game for Central Methodist. First pitch. Becker tries the bunt and a foul ball. Weedy is on deck. Becker tries the bunt, and it's a ball. 1-1 to count. One and one to count. Becker tries the bunt. Misses that one. 2-1. 2-1 now on Peyton Becker.
Okay, when was the last time softball was completely undefeated in the conference?
Probably 2013. 2-1 to count. Lays down a beautiful bunt there. First baseman's throw. Gets away. Negron scores the tying run. Wow. So it's a base hit. Bone. That's the 11th RBI of the year for Peyton Becker. 3. Here's Zeb Wee, 0 for 1 with a walk. So Becker's the go-ahead run. Here's Weedy. Boy, he laid down a beautiful bunt. Throw got away. Negron scored from second. First pitch. Weedy lays out a beautiful bunt. Third baseman has it. Throw. Not in time. I tell you one thing, if there's one person that is smiling down from heaven, that's Whitey Herzog. So Nick Tampa, the courtesy runner, so now the go-ahead runs at second. I tell you, Whitey Herzog is smiling down from heaven. Here's Joseph Weatherford, 0 for 2 on today. So now it's first and second, nobody out. Hopefully we get some more runs there. First pitch, Weatherford lays out a bunt, but foul, strike one there. Oh and 1 the count on Joseph Weatherford. Becker's at second. Weedy's at Tampa's the courtesy runner. The 0-1. Oh, he lays out another bunt there. Throw over the first. Dropped it! No, they got him. Wow, that was close. So it's a sack bunt, 1-4. And everyone else moves a base. 1-4. And here's Diego Duran, 1 for 2 with a double. Second and third.
Third baseman, number 4, Diego Durin.
Now the infield. Now they're going to walk him intentionally for David Soriano. Now that's Trey Vorwald. So Trey Vorwald is the batter.
Number 3, Trey Borwald.
So now the base is loaded, 1 out. Infield in at the corners. Infield at normal depth in the middle. Here's the pitch to Vorwald. Not that far enough to advance the runner, and the ball call with Bobby Nichols on deck. 1-0 to count. Culver-Stockton led 1-0 with a home run by Jason Angelhart in the third. Central Methodist has tied it up. The 1-0. 2-0 to count. Of course, started off with a Negron double. Then Becker laid down a bunt. Throw got away. And Negron scored. Strike call, 2-1 now. Weedy bunted. Courtesy runner is Nick Tampa. What a first sack bunt. Diego Duran was walked intentionally. 3-1 now. 3-1 to count. 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. A 1-1 time. 3-1 pitch. Ball 4, take your base. And Becker scores the go-ahead run. Everyone else moves a base. Vorwald draws a walk. 2-1 Central Methodist. So we'll take a timeout here. This Call the Bullpen is sponsored by MasterCard.
Well, you do the camera though, so you can see yourself. So do it now, and I'll sit here blank. Take that. Run. You want to do pictures?
Yes, he was a graduate, and this is Culver's Rugby Eliminated. That was his last appearance as a player. His college career is over. That's it. We just watched him throw his final inning.
Oh, that breaks my heart for him.
Man, that's gut wrenching.
Hey.
Good baseball this game. Stephon Stockwell, I tip a hat to you, good sir.
Okay, but the pop feels good on their coach is making that change anyways. Can't do the same about
Now, hey, Rachel.
Yes.
Now, who's going to be doing football since Charlie Bobby Nichols, 0 for 2, 2 groundouts, a sack bunt, and a 2-1 lead for Central Methodist. There you look at the new pitcher on the mound, Cole Parkhill. First pitch, fouls it off. Of course, had a great visit with his dad. Parkhill 3-6, ERA 10, 31 walks, 41 strikeouts. Bases loaded, still 1 out. The pitch to him. Ball, 1-1 now. 1-1 to count. 1-1 now. Pritchard's still warming up there. 2-1. 1-1 on Bobby Nichols. 1-1. 2-1. 2-1 now on Bobby Nichols. Two one, fouls it all. 2-2. Two and two the count on Bobby Nichols. Bases still loaded, 1 out. That's Tampa at third. At second base, Doran. Vorwall drew a walk. 2-2. Hits the ground ball through the drawn infield. A base hit there. Tampa scores. Doran scores. 4-1 Central Methodist. That's big. And why not then? And now first and second now. For Bobby Nichols, 35 RBIs. Valentin Cerna Jr. First and second, 1 out for Valentin Cerna Jr. and a strike. 0-1 now. 0 for 3 on the day. Yeah. 0-1 to count.
As long as the number's right, Delaney, don't worry about the null. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome. It's a presto thing. I don't know what that is.
0-1 pitch. Little chopper. Foul. Strike 2.
Yes.
4-1.
Whatever Delaney needs.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Cerna Jr.
Most of it. Oh my gosh, Delaney, you know that song? I do, yeah. Wow. Who sings it?
0-2. Ball 1-2. Yeah. Yeah, volume.
Close. Christina Aguilera.
1-2 now. 1-2. Looks like 1-2 pitch. Base hit there. They're going to hold Vorwall at third. And now bases loaded for Eagles. And Tanner Sears is at bat. The 9th man to bat. 0 for 2, grounded out to third, walked into third, flew out to center field. Still 1 out now.
Volleyball's my favorite. It's my favorite sport to do. I love it. I just feel like it's so.
First pitch to him. There's the curve inside.
It's very much like. That's why I have Carly with me.
I was say you have to have a spotter.
Yep. Dig 21. Attack 15. Continue. Over. Dig.
1-0 the count.
Once you know the numbers, you're good. But yeah, that's my favorite sport.
1-0 pitch. Lines a shot, base hit. Here's Vorwald, 5-1 now. Nichols scores 6-1. Sears now has 62 RBIs. 6-1. Here's Carlos DeGrom. He started it off with, he is 3 for 3, 2 singles, a double, a 6-1 lead to work with. 1, 2, 3, 6 hits already this inning. First pitch. Ball. 1-0 the count on Carlos Negron, the 10th man. The 1-0. 2-0. Two and 0 to count. Two 0 pitch. There's a strike. 2-1 now. Yeah, of course. 2-1 the count on Carlos Negron. 6-1 now. All 6 runs came in the 6th. Negron started off with the 2-run with a double. Hits a fly ball, hit well. Right fielder has some room to make the catch. So, flew out. So 6 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and they leave 3. We head to the 7th, 6-1 Central Methodist. How about that? Yeah, I like it. Hey, Cameron, put that in the trash for me. Yeah. I tell you what. I used to call it a 6-1 lead now. Six runs, 9 hits, and an error for Central Methodist. 1 run, 2 hits, and an error for Culver-Stockton. All 6 runs came in the 6th inning. And 3 more outs for victory number 42, but finished the conference all 28-4. Why not? Heading to the conference tournament. I always say if you want to go into the postseason, get something to go on. There's Andrew Herrick up there, 0 for 2. On the mound. First pitch. Strike. 0-1 now. 0-1 the count. Austin Billow. Here's a ground ball base hit. The 3rd hit of the game now. Here's Wyatt Wright, 0 for 2. Grounded to Tanner Sears, then reached on an error. Three 9. First pitch. There's a strike, 0-1 there. Austin Ennis warms up. Fly ball. Looks like it's Nichols. There's out number one. One down, two to go. Here's Ryan Oso, 0 for 2 on today. First pitch. That's a bit high, 1-0 the count. Culver-Stockton led 1-0 in the third, and then on the home run by Jason Anyar. And then Central Methodist scored 6 big runs, take a 6-1 lead. Swing and a miss, 1-1 the count. Everything goes according to plan. About an hour and 42 minutes there. We got NHL hockey, game number 4 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. The Florida Panthers and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Florida leads that series 3-0. They have a chance to close the series out. Fly ball, center field. Nichols has some room. 2 quick outs there. And then 7 o'clock, game number 4 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Boston and Toronto. Boston leads that series 2-1. And there's Ethan Stevenson, 0 for 2 on the day. So what a day for Marcus Pritchard. Just allowed 1 hit, just allowed 3 hits. What an amazing job there. Listen to this crowd here, over 42,000 on hand. As he's getting a standing ovation. And why not? It's senior day. He needs a standing ovation. And he gives it to Austin Ennis. Austin Ennis from Neelyville, Missouri, around the southeast part of Missouri. So it's 6-1 now. Just one more out to go. Here's Ethan Stevenson at the bat. Way it looks right now, we'll probably talk to Nate Breland about the 2 victories, conference championship, preview of the conference tournament. Six to 1 now. Herrick is at first. Just needs one more out to go for win number 42, but finished it off 28-4. Strike. Listen to that crowd there. Here at Estes Field, shivering with its concrete foundations. 0-1 the count. 0-1. Fly ball. I think that's Negron. That's the winner. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. And now they're tackling him. I tell you one thing. He looks like he's won the 7th game of the World Series. He has won 7 in a row. 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error for Culver-Stockton. 6 runs, 9 hits, and error. Central Methodist finished the regular season 42-7, 28-4. Culver-Stockton 12-20 in the conference, 15-32-1. They're the number 1 seed there. Central Methodist won the first game, 12-8. So the victory there, the conference championship. Well, first of all, I want to say, all the fans here, thank you guys so much. It's been a lot of fun this year. Looking forward to the fall. And it's going to be a lot of fun for this upcoming fall season there. It'll be here in about 4 months from now. Quentin R say so long. That's 7,442 of them. We'll talk with Nate Breland.
Where's the box? The other box is like, where is it?
Give me that back. We're busy. Sorry, brother. That's okay. I was just trying to make things easier so since you're there.
Yeah. Okay, we need those hats. And then
These things of flowers need to go. How many other hands we have? These bags need to go in this bag.
anything else?
You want me to carry that?
Hey, here you go.
I got
Here, I can get that.
You sure? It's got water in the bottom. You sure?
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I got it. I'll tell you when it's taken. That's good for that.
Yeah, it is.
What was that?
What they knock over in here?
Just that. Looks like a heater or something.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Otherwise, you probably heard me yell, Tim!
Yeah.
Burr! Like, you ever seen that cartoon where they chop a tree down and Spike gets hit with a tree? Spike the ball. Yeah, like I said, this is...
next is Alexander Billow. Alex is a business major from Winter Haven, Florida. He is escorted today by his parents, Natalie and Scott, and sister, Nadia. Alex has pitched in 25 career games at CMU and posted a 2-2 record through 32 and a third innings pitched. His favorite memory has been doing the pregame handshakes as the starters are being announced. Upon graduation, Alex plans on returning home to Florida to coach high school baseball. Ladies and gentlemen, Alexander Billow. Our next senior is Larry A.J. Riddle, Jr. AJ is a business science major from Dearborn Heights, Michigan. He is escorted today by his parents, Cheryl Mazitsky and Alan Riddle. AJ has appeared in 26 games for CMU, posting a 5-3 record while also recording 5 saves through 40 and a third innings of work. His favorite memory has been cracking jokes with the guys in the bullpen. After graduation, AJ plans to continue his playing career professionally. Ladies and gentlemen, Larry A.J. Riddle, Jr. Up next is Marcus Pritchard. Marcus is a business major from Winter Haven, Florida. He is escorted today by his mom, Jennifer Rogers, and dad, Marcus Pritchard, and stepdad, Jeff. Marcus' career stats include a 10-5 record through 27 appearances on the mound. He has also recorded 2 saves through 82 and 2 innings of work. Marcus' favorite memory was playing darts at the lake with the boys. After graduation, he plans on continuing his playing career. Ladies and gentlemen, Marcus Pritchard. Our next senior is Austin Ennis. Austin is a biology major from Neelyville, Missouri. Escorting Austin today is his mom, Jennifer Ennis, and grandma, Debbie Falls. He has been a part of the baseball program since 2020, playing on the 2022 Conference Tournament Championship team and the 2023 Regular Season Championship team. Austin's favorite memory was winning the regular season title last year. After graduation, he plans on pursuing his PhD in bioengineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Austin Ennis. Up next is Joseph Weatherford. Joe is pursuing his master's in education with an emphasis in athletic administration. He also has an undergraduate degree in exercise science. Joe is originally from Flower Mound, Texas, and is escorted today by his parents, Steve and Dale Weatherford. He has played in 102 career games as a utility player and was a first-team all-conference selection in 2023. Joe's favorite memory has been the bus rides traveling to away games. After graduation, he plans to start his coaching career in baseball. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Weatherford. Our next senior is Sebastian Escobar. Sebastian is a computer science major from Monterey, Colombia. He is escorted today by his teammate Alfred Ulloa and Abigail Rosa. Sebastian is a two-time Hart All-Conference selection and his second all-time in program history in career strikeouts with 268. Innings pitched at 224 1/3, and career wins with 26. He is also fifth all-time in career appearances with 44 and sixth all-time in career earned run average at 3.29. Sebastian's favorite memory was winning the conference tournament championship in 2022. After graduation, he plans to continue his playing career in professional baseball. Ladies and gentlemen, Sebastian Escobar. Our final senior is Bobby Nichols. Bobby is a sports management major from Detroit, Michigan. He is escorted today by his mom, Nicole Nichols, dad, Michael Nichols Sr., and brother, Michael Nichols Jr. Bobby is a two-time Hart All-Conference selection and was named to the 2023 Hart Gold Glove team. He owns the program record in single-season stolen bases with 57 in 2022 and recently broke the career stolen bases record with 115. Additionally, Bobby is third all-time in career hits with 199, third in career runs scored with 179, third in career walks with 84, fourth all-time in career at-bats with 563, and 10th in career triples with 7. His favorite memory was winning the conference tournament championship against Mid-America Nazarene in 2022. After graduation, Bobby plans to continue his playing career and follow his dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Nichols.